They're all critical this time of year. This game, no exception. Mid-February, 4 regular season games left after today. Tip in the air, controlled by Tyrone Wright, who stands a towering 6'9". The Lions in the black jerseys with the green numbers, gold trim. Western in the white tops, white pants, black numbers, gold trim, but wearing the pink warm-up t-shirts. Pink out day here at Missouri Western, and St. Joseph Appreciation Day as well. Southern goes to work. A step-back J in the mid-range right side by Martin Macinas doesn't go. Rebound Western and Justin Bubach. Griffins trotted up the floor, seeking just their second win in the month of February, trying to break this 3-game drought. First and only meeting of this regular season with Missouri Southern. Saxon gives to Swader. Western will go to Fort Smith on Thursday. Southern will go to Fort Hays State Thursday after this. Julius Dixon closing in 997 points in a Griffin career with that first bucket. You best believe Will Martin has put some things in the game plan that is going to allow Julius Dixon to touch the ball a few times today. Julius had 8 points on Thursday night, and Will Martin's already coached 4 guys in his career to have reached 1,000 points. Tyrell Carroll, Will Eames, and just last year, Jerron Thames and Reese Glover each hit 1,000 points. But hitting that shot for Missouri Southern, Jaden Taylor, the 6'3", 175-pound junior out of Memphis, Tennessee. Jaden Taylor had the go-ahead at Northwest on Thursday night, and that shot gets Southern on the board, tied us at 2. Saxon goes baseline to Nelson. Nelson back to Saxon in the lane. Made a shot, but it's waved off. Foul comes, though, on Missouri Southern. That is going to be on Tyreek Brooks, his first. First team foul. Again, the shot by Saxon went down, but they waved it off. I'm a little bit surprised that they did wave it off, but nonetheless. Oh, Nelson slipped backward as he lost his dribble. Southern struggled to maintain to get possession by Isaiah Atwater. Falls down, rips it free, and here comes Southern looking to take the lead. Here's Martin Macinas on the low block. Now in the lane to Tyrone Wright, the bowling ball, but Wright is blocked by Saxon. That could be a fun matchup all day. Saxon at 6'8", and Tyrone Wright at 6'9". Saxon blocks the shot, his 29th of the season, 3rd most in the league. Stays with Southern, though, 18 to shoot, 2-2. Oh, but Dixon on the inbounds play gets the steal. He'll run away and jam City for 999 career points in a Griffin uniform. Next good bucket gives him 1,000. Now, to be clear, when the week began, Julius Dixon had 1,120 collegiate career points, played 2 years at Morehead State in Kentucky. Growing up in Fayetteville, Tennessee, that was Julius Dixon. He's a 6th-year college basketball player. As Southern brings it up the floor, foul on Keani Saxon, his first. Griffins lead 4-2. Dixon got the steal and the dunk, took it away from Tyrone Wright that last time. Jaden Taylor low dribble. Foul line, step back, good. He's feeling himself. 2 for 2 to start the game. Jaden Taylor tied at 4. Kind of how it started against Pittsburgh State, just back and forth. But it was Pitt able to outlast the Griffins in the final 5 to 10 minutes. Pitt led by as many as 13, won it by 10 just 2 nights ago. Swader over to Nelson. Nelson puts it on the floor. A little step back bunny right elbow will go for him. Really good to see Zane Nelson kind of get back to form on Thursday night. Even though it was a loss, coming off that injury, you could tell maybe Zane a little bit slow. Zane had a total of 7 points in the 2 games last week, and then on Thursday night, Zane had 13. As a corner 3 by Southern misses. Offensive rebound, Tyrone Wright, spin move to the glass. Wright overshot it. Got glass but not rim. Rebound Western. Griff's ball and lead 6-4. Nelson to Dixon. Dixon in the corner, Swader. Juice needs one more for 1,000 in a Griffin uniform in his 3rd year here on campus. Nelson over to Ethan Kilgore, who just checked in. We know this is a senior-heavy team for Missouri Western. 9 seniors on the roster amongst the 10 returners brought back from a season ago. Dixon has 6. Dixon gives Swader. Swader, high release near the high post. Got rim. Offensive board on the baseline, though, for Zane Nelson. Griffins get a fresh 20 to shoot. Nelson to Swader. Dixon up top for 1,000. Just missed the front of the rim. That would have been 1,002 had it gone down. Whistle and a foul, though. Southern trying to corral a rebound. Or wait, no foul. The ball just went out of bounds off of Southern. Griffins get 20 seconds to shoot, up 6-4. 16-19 left first half. Dixon floats it to Nelson. That grazed Nelson's hand out of bounds far side. Right back to Southern. Well, the Griffins had a second chance opportunity, but it literally slips through their fingers right there, and Southern will get it back. 16-15 and counting first half. Griffins lead 6-4. Jaden Taylor drives it, going to his right, steps back in the mid-range right elbow. Jaden Taylor, he's been the linchpin for Southern in this game. All six of Southern's points have come from Taylor, all on little bunnies like that. 3 for 3. Not it again. Played 4 minutes and change of the first half. Swader up top, Dixon. On the left side, Bubak. Bubak in the corner, Nelson. Nelson over the shoulder pass, Swader. Left up in the air to catch it. Swader on the baseline, Kilgore. Up top, Nelson. 7 to shoot. Nelson puts it on the floor. Running floater. Skipped rim, but no. Julius Dixon nearly had a no board out of his hands, and over to Martin Macinas, the veteran. Senior of Hickory Hills, Illinois. Jaden Taylor gives in the corner to Tyreek Brooks. Fake to pass. Southern back out up top. 18 to shoot. Low dribble for Isaiah Atwater. Atwater, a nice bounce pass to Macinas on the baseline. Atwater, the redshirt freshman of Wichita, Kansas, a Maize South product. He had the dime, and Macinas the finish. 8-6. Southern has their first lead of the ball game. 15:05 to go first half. Swader directs traffic. Gives to Bubak. Bubak back to Swader. 10 to shoot for Western. Nelson to Dixon, back to Nelson, left side. 6-5, Nelson between the legs, in the corner, Dixon now for 1,000 again, got it! Off the dime of Zane Nelson, there are now 20 players in Missouri Western men's basketball history that have scored 1,000 points in their Griffin career. Julius Dixon, welcome to history. The 20th Griffin to hit the 1,000 point mark. And to give the Griffins the lead at 9-8. The first made 3 of the day. Dixon leading the team with 44 trays this year. As Southern brought the ball up the floor. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with Southern, but that brings us to a media break. 14:25 to go in the first half. Julius Dixon's history-making 3 gives Missouri Western a 9-8 lead with 14:25 to go in the first half. And it's men's basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
Foley Rental is...
Waffles, no. The living room carpet is not your toilet.
Looks like a toilet to me, boss.
Does your carpet smell like a dog toilet?
Yes.
Then you need Kim Dry. Our patented cleaning process removes stains, allergens, and 98% of pet odors.
Amazing, right? Waffles, outside.
Kim Dry, a deeper clean for a healthier, happier home.
Every time I come on campus, it's wow. You know, we are so blessed to have what we have.
For the last 14 years, Missouri Western State University, the home of Kansas City Chiefs training camp. But for now 55 years running, the home of the Missouri Western Griffins.
We can't say, oh, well, we've got facilities. At the end of the day, none of this brick and mortar loves young people. It's the people who love the young people. We've got to make sure we always get that right.
Which does get him to 1,000 officially. 6 points for Jaden Taylor of Southern, who's hit 3 of 3 from the field to start. Taylor dribbles, backpedals, takes a 3, 5 to shoot, no. Offensive rebound, Tyrone Wright fights off about 4 Griffins to get to the rim. The offensive rebound and a one-handed slam for the 6'9 Atlanta, Georgia product. Was an all-conference player at Marion Military Institute that's located in Alabama just last year, Tyrone Wright. One of a handful of transfers added to the roster in the offseason. Southern goes in front, 10-9. Nelson off a pass from Bubak. Nelson in the lane, over to Dixon, up fakes for the 3. Dixon to Swader, now Nelson bounces inside, Kilgore. Ball got swatted out of Kilgore's hands and out of bounds, 5 to shoot. Tyrone Wright. Surprise, well, not only did the ball get swatted, but they're going to get right on a foul. His first. 10-9, Southern the lead. Griffin's getting ready to make another sub. Dev Butler Had to check in at the table first. I don't know if he did so. Now he does. Swader out, Butler in. 20 to shoot, 13:40 to go first half. Griff's down a point. Here on this Saturday afternoon. Nelson inbounds to Kilgore. Kilgore holds through the lane. Underhanded pass to Bubak. Left elbow bunny. Bubak missed it. Got rim. Rebound Martin Macinas. And here comes Southern with a 1-point lead. Here's Taylor. Back up top Macinas. Really no changes yet to the Southern lineup. Macinas drives it inside on Dixon. High off the glass. Rims out. Rebound Dixon. Good shot by Macinas. Tough matchup. But off the mark, and here come the Griffs. Nelson brings it up. Passes Dixon in the corner. Dev Butler. Butler, the D1 transfer of the Virginia Military Institute. Butler's pass went errant past the midcourt line, but Bubak able to swat it back into play. Over to Nelson. Nelson to Dixon. Step back three left wing. Not there. Got rim. Out of bounds. Missouri Southern basketball. Two more Griffin subs. Kittrell Blocker, Keani Saxon go in. And finally Southern makes a change. Isaiah Atwater goes out of the game. And Ty Jackson, the redshirt senior, heads in for Southern for the first time. But deadlocked at this score for a little bit. Southern 10, Western 9. 12:45 and counting first half. Will Martin has said it. With this team, it starts with defense. 3 straight games in this losing streak. All 3 opponents that Missouri Western has played, in all 3 of those losses, all 3 of those opponents shot 45% or better from the field. Griffin opponents are shooting 46.1% from the field. That's the second highest of any team in the MIAA. And hitting the buzzer beater 3, Tyreek Brooks. Not the buzzer beater to end the half, but to beat the shot clock. Tyreek Brooks, the freshman, knocked it down to give Southern their largest lead at 13-9. So Griffins rank 13th out of 14 teams in the league in field goal percentage defense. This Griffin team 1-6 on the year when opponents shoot 50% or better on them. Saxon to Butler underneath. Butler out to Blocker, left wing 3. Good. Butler, the VMI transfer to the IU Indy transfer. Kittrell Blocker for the tray, his 11th of the year. Griffins back to within a point, 13-12. Tough step back in traffic quickly. Tyreek Brooks yet again. Or check that. That time it was Jaden Taylor. Brooks wears number 6. Taylor is number 8. Those two numbers kind of look alike from a certain angle on those jerseys. Nonetheless, Southern leads by 3, 15-12. Nelson puts it on the floor. It's doubled. Does Zane Nelson, knocking the ball free. Tyreek Jackson. Jackson keeps it in bounds. Over to his teammate Tyreek Brooks. Southern by 3 with the ball. Down to about 11 minutes left first half. 15-12. 20 to shoot. Macinas drives it on Dixon. Spins and extends it off the glass, and in there Macinas with 4 points. Southern by 5 at 17-12. Inside of 11 minutes left first half. Griffins bring it up, going left to right. Saxon to Butler. Butler hands off Nelson as Saxon sets the pick. Nelson jump pass to Dixon. Right side 3. Looked pure. It was. 1,010 points now in Julius's career. 10 points in this game. 2 made threes. Griffins back to within 2, 17-15. But Macinas, methodical baseline drive and pass to Tyrone Wright in the restricted arc. Wright put up a shot that does a lap around the rim and then falls out. No good. Rebound Western. Chance to tie or take the lead. 10-16 and counting first half, 17-15. Southern the early advantage. Butler handoff to Nelson. Nelson to the high post, over to Blocker. Blocker back Nelson. Nelson back to Blocker. Hit a 3 last possession. That one in and out on the inside of the rim. Well, 2 possessions ago, Kittrell hit one. Julius Dixon, who hit the 3 the last time, he gets the offensive rebound off the miss. Dixon to Blocker. Up top Nelson. 12 to shoot. Nelson down the lane. Underhanded move. Switched hands did Nelson. Up off the glass and good. Nelson with 4 points. Griffins have tied it 17 all. 9.5 to go first half. Southern shooting decently well to start, 8 of 15. Griffs are 6 of 12, actually 7 of 13 after that last one. Southern looking for the answer. They've got 10 to shoot. Jaden Taylor fires it to Tyrone Wright, the big man, guarded by Nelson. That is a major mismatch. Wright is 6'9", Nelson 6'4". Wright towered over Nelson to teardrop that one down. Wright's got 4. Southern back on top, 19-17, down to 9 minutes or thereabouts. 9:05 and counting first half. Butler to Nelson in transition. Down in the right corner, Blocker. Blocker to Nelson, dribbling around the key. Now Nelson penetrates inside, runs into Tyrone Wright. Draws the foul. Tough take. Good job by Nelson to draw the foul. As Tyrone Wright, the starting forward, the lead blocker and rebounder, will have his second foul. And that'll bring us to a media break. 8:53 to go in the first half. That foul came on the floor. Missouri Southern 19, Missouri Western 17. Griffins have the ball when we come back on the Griffin Sports Network.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in...
Waffles, no. The living room carpet is not your toilet.
Looks like a toilet to me, boss.
Does your carpet smell like a dog toilet?
Yes.
Then you need Kim Dry. Our patented cleaning process removes stains, allergens, and 98% of pet odors.
Amazing, right? Waffles, outside.
Kim Dry, a deeper clean for a healthier, happier home.
Every time I come on campus, it's wow. You know, we are so blessed to have what we have.
For the last 14 years, Missouri Western State University, the home of Kansas City Chiefs training camp. But for now 55 years running, the home of the Missouri Western Griffins.
We can't say, oh, well, we've got facilities. At the end of the day, none of this brick and mortar loves young people. It's the people who love the young people. We've got to make sure we always get that right.
Griffins 15-10 on the year. Southern 11-12. I guess that foul as we went to break, I thought that was on the floor. They're going to call that a shooting foul on Tyrone Wright. Or actually, they don't even get Tyrone Wright on it. It was on Tyreek Brooks, his second. Team foul number 3 on Southern. At the line is Zane Nelson for a pair. He does miss the first. Zane 69.7% on the free throw line coming in. Does hit the second shot. Missouri Western for most of this year has been number 1 in the MIAA in free throw shooting at 75.9%. Nelson comes out of the game after he makes that second free throw. Justin Bubach comes in for him. Bubach, Swader, Butler, Blocker, Saxon on the floor. Griff's down a point. 8:40 and counting until halftime. Jaden Taylor trying to dribble through traffic. Ball came free, picked up by Justin Duff, sophomore of St. Louis, the DeSmet product, into the game for Southern for the first time. Justin Duff has appeared in all 24 games this year, 0 starts. Deep 2 coming by Martin Macinas, no good. Offensive rebound and putback. Ty Jackson got blocked on his way up. Saxon and Blocker there. Ball knocked out of bounds, stays with Southern, however. Isaiah Atwater goes in. Tyreek Brooks goes out for the Lions. 19 to shoot for Southern. They still lead 19-18. 8:25 to go first half. Inbound to Macinas. Up top, guarded by Saxon. Macinas fires it back out to Isaiah Atwater. Atwater to Macinas, high post. Guarded again by Saxon. Saxon trying to get a hand on it. Macinas to the rack. Low block right side. Macinas has used the glass so well in this game. Hits his target perfectly. 6 points on his third made field goal. And Southern leads 21-18. 8 minutes till halftime. Butler to Saxon other way. Saxon slips it to Swader on the ball screen. Swader blocked on his way up. Wanted a foul. Ty Jackson through the block. No foul called. Here comes Southern. Up 3. Euro step in the lane. Floater nearly there by Jaden Taylor. Nearly an and one. Taylor's headed to the line. Foul on Missouri Western. That comes on Dev Butler. Yes, his first. Just a second team foul on Western this half. 7:43 to go till halftime, and Southern's opened up a 21-18 lead. And Jaden Taylor, who scored each of the first 6 points of this game for Southern, heads to the free throw line. He's now got 9 points as he hits the first free throw. Taylor, a 74.1% free throw shooter. Missed the second. Rebound Western. Free throws season long, not a strength of Southern. 69.8% as a team. That's next to last in the MIAA. But Southern's opened up a 4-point lead, their largest, 22-18. 7.5 to go first half. Saxon hands off Bubak, tightly guarded by Justin Duff. But Bubak able to drive it to the basket, missed it. Offensive rebound, Saxon. Saxon off a couple of Lions, tried to bank it in off the glass, just off the mark. Saxon taller than those two defenders, able to get that rebound, just couldn't finish the shot. Southern able to get it back, up 4. Taylor over to Atwater. Atwater makes the extra pass to Justin Duff in the corner for the 3. And now Southern opens up a 7-point lead at 25-18. Southern 2 of 3 from downtown to start the game, and Southern shooting north of 55%. Saxon trying to answer, rainbow 3 from atop the key. Air balls out of bounds, back to Southern. The Griffins in a little early danger zone right now. Kittrell blocker, Dev Butler out. Julius Dixon, Zane Nelson back in. The Griffins starting 5 back out there, and Saxon, Dixon, Swader, Bubak, Nelson. Southern on a 6-0 run, up 25-18, approaching 6.5 till halftime. I don't know if it's danger zone, but certainly the biggest gut check of the game so far for Western. Duff trying to go back-to-back for 3, and he did it! Justin Bubak was right on him off the little dime of Martin Macinas, and timeout Missouri Western. In about 2 minutes worth of game time, Southern turns a 1-point lead into a double-digit advantage. 28-18, 6:28 to go first half. Back in just a moment on the Griffin Sports Network. Taco John's is bigger, bolder, better, and proud to sponsor the Missouri Western Griffins. Stop in. We're committed to providing top-notch.
You're listening to Missouri Western Basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
Well, I briefly forgot that was just a 30-second timeout. Western down by 10. Taking the 3, Zane Nelson off the dime of Keani Saxon. Well, that's how you bring yourself back in the game out of a timeout. Nelson with 8 points. For Zane, his 30th made 3 of the year. 28-21, Southern on top. 6 minutes to go, first half. Griffins before that shot shooting sub 40%. Southern shooting 12 of 20 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3 right now. Macinas hands off Jaden Taylor, guarded by Bubak. Taylor to Macinas, back out, that's Jamari Lawrence into the game for the first time. Step back 3 left open, rattles out. He's a Southwestern Christian College transfer. That's located in Dallas. Jamari Lawrence's hometown, who just missed the 3. Swader inside Saxon. Saxon step back on the low block, up and good. Saxon has 3 rebounds and now 2 points. Just the 4th different Griffin to score, but Western a little 5-0 run out of their own timeout. Cut that deficit right in half. 28-23 Southern, 5:20 till halftime. Water on Atwater, Isaiah Atwater, stop and start in the corner. Jamari Lawrence once more, no good. A putback try by Ty Jackson didn't go. Rebound Western. Griffins a chance to make up more ground. Nelson on the left wing, Swader. Swader goes baseline, dumps it off Dixon, tried to anyway. Tough look, the pass goes off Dixon, out of bounds near side, back to Southern. 4 turnovers by Western, just 1 turnover by Missouri Southern in this half. Keani Saxon out, Ethan Kilgore in. Martin Macinas out for Missouri Southern. Back in for Southern is Justin Duff. Hit a couple of 3s, which forced Missouri Western to spend a timeout. Trying a 3 here, Isaiah Atwater, no doubter. On his second attempt, that'll go. Atwater, his 29th made 3 of the year. 31-23 Southern the lead. And the Lions have hit 4 of 7 from downtown. But to the Griffins' credit, they've hit 4 of 8. Griffins back down by 8. 4.5 till halftime. Nelson up top, Swader, back to Nelson. Nelson slings a side pass to Dixon. Dixon holds it low, up fakes, pulls up, deep 2, right elbow, no. Justin Bubak slips down as he secures an O-board. They're going to say he was fouled. That's on Justin Duff. His first. Team foul number 4. This is a media break here. 4:22 to go first half. Missouri Southern 31, Missouri Western 23. Griffins retain possession when we return on the Griffin Sports Network.
Save big at Hy-Vee with everything you need.
Waffles, no. The living room carpet is not your toilet.
Looks like a toilet to me, boss.
Does your carpet smell like a dog toilet?
Yes.
Then you need Kim Dry. Our patented cleaning process removes stains, allergens, and 98% of pet odors.
Amazing, right? Waffles, outside.
Kim Dry, a deeper clean for a healthier, happier home.
Every time I come on campus, it's wow. You know, we are so blessed to have what we have.
For the last 14 years, Missouri Western State University, the home of Kansas City Chiefs training camp. But for now 55 years running, the home of the Missouri Western Griffins.
We can't say, oh, but we've got facilities. At the end of the day, none of this brick and mortar loves young people. It's the people who love the young people. We've got to make sure we always get that right.
Williamson's Brett Daffrin, your officiating crew for this game today. The 107th all-time meeting between these two schools, in-state rivals, separated by roughly 3 hours. Missouri Southern coming up from Joplin in southwest Missouri to play Missouri Western. Blocker, Swader, Kilgore, Dixon, Bubak on the floor. Comes to Dixon, 10 to shoot. Lets it go for 3. Juice is feeling it. Hit 1,000 career points already as well, surpassed it. He's got 13 in this game on his third. Made 3 on 5 attempts today. Griffins back to within 5, 31-26. We're inside of 4 minutes till halftime. Tyrone Wright back in there for Southern, over to Jamari Lawrence, now to Isaiah Atwater. 4 different Missouri Southern Lions have hit a 3 in this game, Atwater being one of them. Goes inside to Tyrone Wright, right on the bench with a foul early. Wright goes up, lunges into the lane, missed a shot. There's a whistle and a foul. It's away from the ball. It's on Julius Dixon, his first. Team foul number 3 on Western. They call that a shooting foul. I'm a bit surprised, because I thought it was Bubak guarding Wright, and there must have been something off to the side that I just missed. Wright 4 points with a foul. He's got 2 rebounds, and he makes the first free throw. Tyrone Wright has struggled at the free throw line this year, 18 of 37. That's 48.6%, though he does hit the first. Jamari Lawrence goes out. Tyreek Brooks back in for Southern. Lions lead 32-26, 3:41 till halftime. Wright's second free throw will miss. Griffs down 6. They were once down 10. 32-26. Griffins have held the lead for brief points of this game. We've had 3 lead changes. The Griffins have been in front for 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Blocker bounces high post Dixon. Dixon inside Kilgore. Reverse layup in the restricted arc. Just missed, but an offensive putback by Julius. Dixon is good, and he draws the foul by Tyrone Wright. The juice officially loose at Looney. And Wright, the starting forward, will have his second foul. So that's Wright and Brooks, 2 Southern starters, each with 2 fouls. Justin Duff goes out of the game. Martin Messina's back in there for Southern. And one chance to make it a 1-score game, 32-28. And Dixon already with 15 points, 4 rebounds. Will miss the free throw. Rebound Southern. Julius Dixon, seeing him go off like this, it's somewhat his routine. A season-high 18 points came against Augustana in November as Southern's called on a double dribble in transition. Sends the possession back to Western. And Julius Dixon's first year on campus for Missouri Western, played in 30 games, started in 29 of them. He scored in double digits in 28 of those 30. His first year as a Griffin, yet somehow the folks that vote in the MIAA only made him an honorable mention all-conference player. That will probably be forever one of the biggest mysteries of my Griffin career, however long I'm here. doing the games for you, how he was only honorable mention that season. 10.4 points a game last year for Juice, and this season, they're right about there. Julius Dixon, 11 points a night. And there's Juice again, high post, lets it fly, off the rim, no, offensive rebound, Bubak underneath, Bubak one dribble, regathers, up and in, gets himself open, fending off defenders. Bubak on the board for the first time. 2-point game, 32-30. Southern on top, 2.5 to go till halftime. Jaden Taylor tried to penetrate, now backs it out, does Taylor. Taylor doubled by Bubak and Kilgore. He'll go up top, Brooks. Brooks a little jab step, passes it off to Tyrone Wright. Wright in the backcourt to Taylor. Taylor against Bubak. Taylor step back, left it short. Ball tipped around, rebound Western. Bubak feeds it out ahead to Swader. Swader fouled on the run. That's going to stop the clock at 1:59. That's on Jaden Taylor. That's his first. Team foul number 6 on Moso. The Griffins have done a great job staying out of foul trouble this half. Only 3 fouls called on the Griffs. Tyrone Wright goes out. Isaiah Atwater goes in. Lions lead 32-30. Griffins a chance to tie or take the lead just inside of 2 minutes till halftime. Swader, Kilgore, Dixon, Bubak, Nelson on the floor. Bubak gives Swader. Kilgore sets the screen. Swader looking for him. Swader passed it to him. Swader got a hand on it. Recovered it as he dives on the floor. Kilgore gives on the baseline. Bubak going up for 2. Couldn't quite finish. A lot of contact both ways. No foul, no shot. Rebound Southern. That was wild what just happened there. Southern still clinging to this lead at 32-30. Griffins on a 7-1 run. 1:25 till halftime. Isaiah Atwater doubled on the left corner. Gives him the left elbow, Martin Macinas. Macinas 8 to shoot. Guarded by Bubak. Bubak trying to stay home. Macinas got around him though. Got the shot off, made it, and draws the contact. Those are 2 MIAA veterans just going at it, and Macinas won that battle. He's got 11 points. It gets Booby on his first foul. Macinas at the line, chance at an and one. Macinas, honorable mention all-conference a season ago, making his 48th career start today. Coming off a double-double Thursday night at Northwest, 18 points, 12 rebounds. Well, he's got now, in this game, 12 points, 4 rebounds. That's a big and one for Southern. Give them some breathing room. Up 35-30, 1 minute till halftime. Nelson, bounce pass across the lane to Ethan Kilgore. Kilgore now enters the chat with his first points of the day. 35-32 Southern, 50 seconds till halftime. Should be an interesting couple of possessions till we get to the break. Macinas trying to back it down on Kilgore now. Swader comes up to help, but Macinas able to bounce it to Atwater on the wing for 3, rattles out, rebound Western. And now the Griffs have ample time to try and tie, make it a 1-point game. Nelson up the far side, Swader, 28 on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock, 35-32, Lions the lead. Swader backpedals Dixon, Dixon right back to Swader. Swader trying to attack, gets underneath. Swader, shrouded. Swader got a shot up, got blocked. Ball then rolls out of bounds. Gonna say it touched Swader on its way out. No foul. Swader not pleased with how that ended. In for Western goes Kittrell blocker. Zane Nelson out. Shot clock off. 35-32 Southern. 15.9 to go. So barring some sort of catastrophe here, Southern will go to the locker room with the lead. Will it be 3 points, or will they tack more on before the end? With 5 seconds, Taylor, step back bunny on Bubak. He airballed it. Here's Dixon. He hit a buzzer beater on this floor a little more than a month ago. That shot is waved off as it cleared the glass on the right side, went way out of bounds. Dixon, that's about the spot where he hit it against Central Missouri. It's been on my mind a lot. I've seen that a lot on social media and the national news. And so, yeah, the voice of my alma mater, someone I got to meet a lot. So I just wanted to, let the folks out there know that, yeah, it's been a bit of a difficult day in the collegiate broadcasting world. We lost an icon in Greg Sharp just yesterday. But back to business. It's Missouri Southern 35, Missouri Western 32. The Griffs get the ball to start the half. Pass inside to Zane Nelson. Tough finish at the rim. He got the shot and he got fouled, but then he was holding his right calf as he made that basket, I believe, off the dime of Julius Dixon. Griffins bring it to within a 1-point game. Nelson able to walk that off. Remember, Zane took that hard fall here 2 weeks ago at the tail end of that game against Northwest. Had to go to the hospital, was released that same night, got a couple stitches on his eye, and did not miss a game. Suited up 5 days later at Rogers State. You know, he's very tough, and he gets the and one. Zane Nelson does convert the and one. Ties the game 9 seconds in. It was actually Keani Saxon gets the assist there on that bucket by Nelson, so gives Zane now 10 points in the game. Well, what a response by Western to get the ball to start the second half. Zane has actually come out, still kind of rubbing that right calf. Ball gets tipped out of bounds near side. Tipped out by Western, stays with Southern. 16 seconds into the second half, 35-35. Southern in the black jerseys, green numbers, gold trim. Missouri Western, white tops, white pants, black numbers, and gold trim. Here's Martin Messinas trying to back it down, threw it up off the glass, but just didn't get rim. Kind of a short release there, and rebound Western. Griffins are +6 on the glass right now, 20-14, +3 in offensive rebounding. Chance for the Griffs to nab the lead back, once down by 10. Blocker left wing in the backcourt, Swader. Swader sporting the pink Nikes on a pink out day. You'll notice Griffin bench players wearing the pink warm-up t-shirts. Dixon fires it, corner, Bubak three, got it! Griffins back in the lead, 38-35. Dixon the dime, Booby the tray. 5 points today for Justin Bubak. Second most threes on the team, his 33rd. Griffins by 3. Messinas over the shoulder pass, look out. Jaden Taylor left open, but lips out for 3 on the left wing. Rebound Griffins. Griffins are down 28-18 once upon a time. So this is a 20-7 run. Swader dribbles low, regathers it, passes off. Dixon up fakes for the 3. Thought about it for a second time. Dixon across the yard on the right wing. Swader gets free of a defender. Got knocked to the floor. Basket's good, and he's fouled. A late foul tacked on to Tyrone Wright. Had that not been a foul, it may have been a goaltend as Wright slapped the glass. And the Griffs lead by 5, and Wright, the starting forward at 6'9", has his 3rd foul of the day. Looks like he may, well, no, Southern makes a sub. Justin Duff in, Tyreek Brooks out. But the 6'9" forward, Tyrone Wright, stays in the game. And on the line, chance for an and one, Zion Swader. Tyrone Wright, he's a number 10 on your screen as Swader hits that free throw. Wright had 17 double-doubles last year at Marion Military Institute, a military junior college in the state of Alabama. Second team all-conference, averaged 13 and 10 a season ago. Jaden Taylor up and in for 2. 41-37, Griffins lead. A lot of action in less than 2 minutes of the second half. Bubak up top, Saxon to Swader. Swader on the corner, Nelson a little hip pass to Saxon. Saxon holds it low, does about a 90-degree turn to the right, floats it in with the right hand. Saxon with 4 points. Griffins by 6, 43-37. We've played just over 2 minutes of our second half. Isaiah Atwater dribbles down to the left corner, up top Messinas. Messinas puts it on the floor, got cut off, nearly walked, able to pass it off. Isaiah Atwater to Messinas, guarded by Dixon. Messinas passes over the shoulder to Taylor. Jaden Taylor, spin move, step back, baseline, Jay, good. Nifty move there. Taylor 11 points, that's a team high, and Southern still hanging strong. 43-39, Griffs the lead. We just have more than 17 minutes to go, second half. Swader, no look pass, left wing to Bubak. Bubak inside, Dixon. Dixon slings it right wing, Swader wide open for 3. No, right there for the putback. Bubak, his feet leave the hardwood. He tapped it in there with 2 hands. Bubak with all of his points coming out of halftime. He's now got 7. Or no, 5 of his 7 points since halftime. Let me back that up. 45-39 Griffins. 16:48 to go. We're in the second half. Martin Messinas guarded by Dixon. It's been a fun battle all day long, and Messinas airballs the short-range jumper with the right hand. Rebound Griffins, chance to put the foot on the gas. Swader underhanded pass up top, Nelson. 2-3 zone for Southern. Nelson will backpedal it. Nelson on the left wing to Bubak. Bubak, a high pass on the baseline. Nobody accounted for Zion Swader. Precision pass by Justin Bubak. I almost couldn't see Swader back there. Bubak floated it down the way, underneath, and Swader slips open for the finish. Timeout, Missouri Southern. 16:22 to go, and the Griffins have their largest lead of the day, 47-39, 16:22 to play on the Griffin Sports Network.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs.
Establish lifelong friendships and enjoy great food and a standard of excellence that appeals to all. St. Joseph Country Club has a number of private banquet rooms for business meetings, social events, and dinners. Their talented culinary team can plan a brunch, luncheon, hors d'oeuvres, or dinner for as many as 300 guests. Give them a call today at 816-233-0241 or log on to stjosephcountryclub.com.
You're listening to Missouri Western Basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
Griffins fire out of a cannon to start this second half. Trailed 35-32 at the break. 12-4 run since halftime. See what Southern's able to figure out. Working around the key, Isaiah Atwater. The backcourt, Jaden Taylor. Taylor doubled in the corner, able to get to the baseline and pass that off to Ty Jackson. Jackson back in the game. Runs it toward the rim. Foul on his way up. Could be on Saxon. No, rather on Zion Swader. For Zion's his first. No Griffin in this game has more than a single foul, so that's a huge victory right now. Jaden Taylor will inbound in the backcourt. Atwater. Atwater low dribble, guarded by Swader. Oh, Bubak almost poked it free. Atwater gives to Taylor. Oh, Taylor tried to step it back on Bubak. Booby swatted him to next week, but they're going to get him on a foul. It looked like Taylor kind of ran into him. Bubak able to stand his ground, swatted him into next week. But unfortunately, they'll assess the foul to Justin, his second. I think they'll say Justin pushed off a little bit just based on some body language. Jaden Taylor on the line for a couple. He'll hit the first. 47-40 your score. Zay Nelson has 11, Dixon 15, Swader 5, Bubak 7 points, 4 rebounds. Jaden Taylor, who's had a pretty nice game himself, he's up to 15 points, hits both of those free throws. Well, Southern, both of these teams have gotten down by significant margins. Western was once down by 10. Southern once down by 8. Now the Lions have pushed back, down only 6. 47-41, 15 and a half to play. Swader pulls up with the right wing three, no. Saxon and Wright, the two big men, get a hand on it. And as the dust settles, it's Justin Duff who comes up with the ball and a rebound for Southern. Here's Isaiah Atwater up top. Ty Jackson catch and shoot three. Nearly banked that in, but no. Strong and rims out, rebound Western. Nelson through the middle, now in the corner, Dixon. Dixon on the wing, Nelson. 20 to shoot, Dixon trying to set a screen for him. Nelson step back three in the left corner, got it! Guarded by Ty Jackson. Nelson has 14, his second made three, he's 2 for 2. Griffins by 9 at 50-41. Well, I think you'll more than take a 7 of 14 clip from downtown. I'll win you a lot in this league. Jaden Taylor down on the low block right side. Taylor passes behind him to Ty Jackson. Couldn't hang on. And a steal by Zane Nelson. Griffins continue to try and apply some pressure this second half. 14 and a half to go. Nelson on a stop and start to the rack. Fell down. Missed his shot. Down on his back. He's moving around. Tyrone Wright extended an arm out there. Nelson kind of faked everybody out, slowed it way down, hit the accelerator. Nelson's back up and okay. Holding that left wrist though a little bit. That foul does bring us to an under 15 media timeout. 14:31 to go, second half. Missouri Western playing crisp out of the gate and leading Missouri Southern by the score of 50-41. Griffs are shooting 7 of 9 since halftime. Back after this on the Griffin Sports Network. Looking to make a splash with your brand?
subscribe so you can watch on your tablet, laptop, phone, or smart TV. Enjoy today's action and always bring your A game.
This is Andy Carter, Director of Athletics at Missouri Western State University, and you're listening live to Missouri Western sports coverage on the Griffin Sports Network, streaming on gogriffins.com/listen and on the Varsity Network app, all powered by Sidearm Sports, a division of Learfield.
You're listening to Missouri Western basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
Foul as we went to the media timeout. Zane Nelson went down on his back, was holding his wrist a bit as he went off, but he is okay, and he's back on the free throw line for a couple. Big foul call in the case of Missouri Southern as Tyrone Wright, their starting forward, just picked up his 4th foul. Wright has come out of the game. Martin Macinas in there with Justin Duff, Tyreek Brooks, Jaden Taylor as well. Griffin's playing full court press. Ty Jackson in off the bench as well. Both free throws good, and the Griffs lead by 11 at 52-41. Pulling up for a three, that's in and out. Tyreek Brooks, offensive rebound. Ty Jackson, that won't go either. And then Ty Brooks ran in there trying to tip it in himself. That ball hit about 4 different people on its way out. They'll rule possession to Southern. 14:07 to go. Second half, Griffs lead, their largest lead, 52-41. I think Will Martin imploring his team to box out far side. That's what made me chuckle a little bit. Here's Jaden Taylor, low dribble, baseline, reverse layup, good. He got contact from Kittrell Blocker. He's up and okay, no foul. Taylor's a baller, that much is for sure. The junior of Memphis, Southwest Tennessee Community College transfer. Hits that 2-pointer. Jaden Taylor a season ago in the JUCO ranks, 18 points, nearly 6 rebounds, north of 6 assists per game. 21-point performance on Thursday night. 52-43, Griffs lead with the ball, 13.5 to play. Dixon in the lane, Saxon, bounce pass out ahead, Nelson driving toward the hole. Nelson never really got a shot up, but he slapped on the arm on a dribble. They might go ahead and call this a shooting foul. They will. And that's going to be Ty Brooks' 4th foul? Really? Huh. Okay. I didn't realize he had that many. That's Brooks and Wright, 2 starters with 4 fouls. So now Tyreek Brooks, the talented freshman of Springfield, Missouri, has to come out. And Isaiah Atwater, redshirt freshman of Wichita, picks him up. And Nelson, who just hit a couple free throws about a minute or so ago, he's right back to the line for 2 more. Hit them both. Give Nelson 18 points. 54-43, I'm sorry. So he has, 18. Just over 13 minutes left. Southern has been held to just 8 points since halftime. Zion Swader poked a ball free from Isaiah Atwater. Skips out of bounds, stays with Southern 11 to shoot. Missouri Western winning this half and scoring 21-8. Southern only shooting 3 of 9 from the field since the intermission. Macinas guarded tight by Saxon. Low pass, maybe have been tipped by Saxon, is recovered by Jaden Taylor. Nearly a steal for Kittrell Blocker, but Taylor recovers and scores it. Taylor's doing all he can to keep his squad in this. 54-45 Missouri Western, 12:45 to go. Swader, Saxon, Blocker, Dixon, Nelson in the game. Swader fakes right, goes left up top, Saxon. Saxon back to Swader. Swader a jab step, holds. 1 dribble. Back to Nelson, 9 to shoot. 28-footer up top for 3. Nelson, no. Saxon leapt into the air, got an offensive rebound. Ball got knocked out of his hands. Recovered by Western's Kittrell Blocker. Blocker to Swader. Euro steps, falls down, throws up a shot, no good. But he's fouled at least. Well, the Griffins are getting themselves on the line. We know that much. Sam McMahon's not impressed. But that'll be the 5th team foul on Southern. It's Swader on the line for a couple more. Let's look at free throw shooting per half. Western only 1 of 3 the first half, 6 of 6 the second half. 7 for 7, almost jinxed him, but friendly bounce there, and Swader hits the first. Swader's got 6. Saxon out, Kilgore in. Griffins lead 55-45. And McMahon's still giving it to the Stripes over there. McMahon spent 8 years as an assistant at Southern under Jeff Boschee. 2 years at Southeast Mo. Came back a couple years ago to take the head coaching job. McMahon's told he's kind of has to lay off a little bit. He's still visibly frustrated the other way. Griffins lead 56-45. Southern trying to rally. Just over 12 minutes left. Long way to go. A lot of wood to chop here. Isaiah Atwater in the lane. Marty Macinas. Macinas doubled up, passes off. Duff, he can shoot the three. Hit two the first half. Nearly another. Lips out. Rebound Western. Griffins are +9 on the glass. Swader up top to Nelson. Nelson across the way to Dixon. Ooh, Dixon trying to go Kilgore. Miscommunication. Stolen Macinas, but Macinas' pass intended for Taylor is stolen by Julius Dixon. Eye for an eye. Each team now with 3 steals. Both teams have taken extremely good care of the basketball. Griffins with 5 turnovers, Southern only 4. But the Griffs lead by 11 with the ball, 56-45, 11 and a half to play. Down to about 10 to shoot. Nelson in the lane. Dixon catches, turns 180 degrees on the free throw line. In the blink of an eye, Dixon's got 17, and the Griffs by 13. Trying for 3 opposite way in the corner. Isaiah Atwater missed it. Rebound Western, and the Griffins, it's almost the reverse effect of what we saw Thursday, whereas the Griffins saw a neck-and-neck game slip away from them. The Griffins applying that treatment to Missouri Southern. A neck-and-neck game starting to get further and further into the bank for Western with still lots of time. Dixon trying to give in the corner. That skips out of bounds right side back to Southern. I mean, you just could feel this game. It's obviously mathematically there's still plenty of time for Southern to get back into it, but just the way these first 9 minutes of the half have transpired, you've really felt a shift in this game, in this building. Got to finish it, though. Game's 40 minutes long. Jaden Taylor to the low block right side. Little hook shot with the right hand. Good move, but not there. Rebound Western. Nelson up the floor. Himself. Floater. High off the glass. Low percentage shot. Maybe trying to draw a foul. None called. Other way, Justin Duff. Little flop attempt as he let go of a 3 left side. No good. Rebound Western. Southern hasn't scored in over 2.5 minutes. Allow the Griffins to extend this lead to 13. 58-45. Griffins were down by 3 at the half. 26-10 is the margin since halftime. So it's more than a feeling. It's palpable proof that this game has shifted in a big way. Nelson pivots and passes to the right side. 5 to shoot. Swader behind, between the legs dribble. Step back 3. In and out of there. Rebound Ty Jackson. Jackson's had 3 boards in 17 minutes off the bench, no points for the 6th-year veteran of Missouri Southern. Coming from Lenoke, Arkansas. Less than 10 minutes to play. Here's Atwater. Doubled up, Atwater trying to pass. Marty Macinas gets it, and then Macinas back out in the corner. Atwater left open for 3. Good communication between those two. Macinas the dime, Atwater step back in the corner. That is a 3. His feet were close to the line, but that is a 3. That's 6 points for Atwater in a 10-point game. 58-48. 3-minute drought snapped for Southern. Not over yet. 9:20 to go. Swader. Ooh, laser beam pass to Nelson. Nelson, an extra dump off to Kilgore on the baseline. Kilgore cuts and scores, and he's got 4. Griffs by 12 at 60-48. Down to about 9 minutes to play. Spin move, Jaden Taylor. Doubled up underneath. Taylor. Oh, man. Taylor runs into Swader. Swader hits the hardwood. They're going to say Swader did not have his feet set. That's going to be a defensive foul, not a shooting foul. But perhaps an unpopular one for the black and gold. Swader picks up his 2nd. It's only the 3rd team foul of the half by Western. And the Griffins can breathe a bit easy as we head to this under 10 media timeout. 9:01 left. Missouri Western 60. Missouri Southern 48. Fairly dominant half so far by the Griffins. And we'll be back right after this on the Griffin Sports Network.
Balance.
Waffles, no. The living room carpet is not your toilet.
Looks like a toilet to me, boss.
Does your carpet smell like a dog toilet?
Yes.
Then you need Kim Dry. Our patented cleaning process removes stains, allergens, and 98% of pet odors.
Amazing, right? Waffles, outside.
Kim Dry, a deeper clean for a healthier, happier home.
Every time I come on campus, it's wow. You know, we are so blessed to have what we have.
For the last 14 years, Missouri Western State University, the home of Kansas City Chiefs training camp. But for now 55 years running, the home of the Missouri Western Griffins.
We can't say, oh, well, we've got facilities. At the end of the day, none of this brick and mortar loves young people. It's the people who love the young people. We've got to make sure we always get that right.
Sam McMahon, pretty vocal coming out of this media break. He's been giving it to him. It's almost like he's trying for a technical at this point in time. Now Will Martin's got his arms up. He is nose to nose with the head official, and I have no idea what this is about. How do you not tee him up at this point? Well, they let it go, I guess. I mean, that was extra, to say the least. Well, they blow the whistle, not for a technical, but to resume play. I mean, Southern got the call as we went to the break. I don't know what he's on about. And he's still going at it. I mean, you cannot let this go on. It's affecting the game at this point. Less than 9 minutes to go. Southern down 12. Feeling the heat in this game for sure. Atwater into right. Oh, one-handed jam, a posterizer on Zane Nelson. Well, perhaps a motivational tactic by McMahon, because Wright came off the bench with 4 fouls and just punished the ball and the rim. Holy Moses. 6'9". His feet barely had to leave the floor, too, for that dunk. That's what was impressive. Swader gives a Kilgore 3 on the way. Got it, and there's a foul. It's going to be a 4-point play, and I think Tyrone Wright might be done for the day, depending on who this is on. Now, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. So the 3 is going to count, but then there's a foul on Bubak thereafter. I don't know what that would be for. Okay, so the 3 is good. Wright stays in the game. The way Tyrone Wright reacted, he had his arms out. I'm like, did they get him? That'd be his 5th. No. Offensive foul somehow on Bubak. 63-50. Southern the ball back. Bubak gets knocked to the floor. No foul. Taking the 3 up top, Jamari Lawrence. No. Offensive rebound Wright. That's Tyrone Wright. And then after some arm jostling, ball out of bounds. And finally, Sam McMahon is teed up. Who could have saw that coming? As possession was awarded to Western after a pair of offensive rebounds. That was I say long time coming. It had really been a couple of few minutes in the making, really, this second half, the last 5 or so minutes. The ground had been rumbling and the volcano erupted. There's the technical foul. Zion Swader hits the first. So 2 free throws here for Zion Swader. Made the first, missed the second. Technical foul assessed on Sam McMahon of Missouri Southern. And I look over across the way, I see Missouri Broadcast Hall of Famer Mike McClure in the voice of Missouri Southern. He's got a crowd mic very close to that Missouri Southern bench. I can only imagine some of the audio that puppy's been picking up. The joys of this business, huh? Inside of 8 minutes left, Western's up 14. They get the ball back thanks to the technical, and they lead it 64-50. I mean, the Griffins have had their foot on the gas since halftime, and 32-15's the margin since the break. Kilgore drives it in for 2. Kilgore's got 9. He's been a dog, the senior from nearby Gower, and the Griffins lead by 16, starting to salt it away. And McMahon's got to be careful, because one more and he'd be out of the game. Right on the baseline, trying to pass it off, not sure where, but Nelson got both hands on it and a steal. Dixon gets a ball screen from Kilgore in the backcourt to Swader. 7:09 to play, Grits by 16, 66-50. Swader high post. Give him the backcourt. Dixon trying to fend off Ty Jackson. That's Dixon. 17 points for Juice. 15 of that the first half. Offensive foul. They're going to say Dixon lowered himself into Ty Jackson. For Dixon, that's his second. Griffins on a 6-0 run right now, padding their lead. Talking about a win that Western, I mean, they're not there yet, but if they can close this out, this is one they really needed. And a win today, by the way, would secure a winning season for the Griffs no matter what happens, as Ty Brooks tries to drive on a running drive, missed it at the rim, rebound Western. Will Martin's 5th year, so a win today would secure back-to-back winning seasons, the 3rd winning season in 5 years. By no means are the Griffins going to be satisfied with that. They'd get their 16th win today with 4 regular season games to go. Swader drives up off the glass and good, and now I think Tyrone Wright might be done trying to post him up underneath. But there were 2 Southern Lions down there. Let's get a look. Justin Duff heads to the scorer's table for Moso. Swader gets the and 1. 2 of the 3 in stripes conferring. Clock stopped at 6:24 and the lead is 64-50. Oh, they waved the shot off, but Tyrone Wright is done with his 5th foul. How can you wave that off? I mean, maybe worth a look at the monitor, right? At least no basket. So no basket. Tyrone Wright fouled out, so both teams get something they don't like. The Griffins are left without their basket, and now the starting forward, the lead rebounder, lead shot blocker for Southern, is out of the game. But this is a shooting foul. That's also what's well, is it though? No, it's a 1-and-1. Okay, all right. Well, Western's in the bonus. 6:24 to go. Swader on the line, and he hits the front end. Free throws have been a friend to Missouri Western today. 11 of 14. Swader himself is 5 of 6. Griffins number 1 in the league, 76% on the free throw line. And he hit them both right there. So, okay, no shot, but we get the 2 points there. Probably should have been a 3-point play. Their tallest and biggest player, best rebounder, is done. Timeout called, I think, here, right? Yep, timeout, Missouri Southern, a full. 6:17 remaining. We'll step aside. 68-50. Western on an 8-0 run. Western inching closer to putting this puppy away. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Griffin Sports Network. These days, you need fast.
To Missouri Western basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
Time running out for Missouri Southern to make up any meaningful ground. Missouri Western 68, Missouri Southern 50, 6:17 to go. Southern with the ball coming out of this timeout. A full timeout called by Coach Sam McMahon, who earlier this half got teed up, much to the delight of this arena. Step back Jay, right baseline of Jaden Taylor doesn't go. Taylor's got 19. No other Moso Lion has double digits. But meanwhile, 18 for Zane Nelson, 17 for Julius Dixon, 10 for Zion Swader, 9 for Ethan Kilgore. That'll play. Griffin's in the catbird seat. They're in the 1-and-1 bonus already. Oh, but a steal by Sam Duff. Took it away from Swader. Duff blocked by Swader. How in the world did he do that? Offensive rebound, Tyreek Brooks, and then Kilgore trying to throw a block, but they're going to get Kilgore on a foul. Oh, my word. The 6 foot, 180-pound senior out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. You know, Swader, I remember the first time I saw him dunk, that was like 2 years ago, and I think I had the same reaction, like, whoa, I didn't know he could jump that high. Same thing there. I mean, that dude left the floor and threw the block on Justin Duff, the 6'3 sophomore. But the offensive rebound by Tyreek Brooks, and he'll get himself on the line thanks to the foul from Ethan Kilgore. Only Ethan's first. Oh, that was phenomenal, though, on the block. 2 free throws there, good by Tyreek Brooks. 68-52. Well, Southern have been scoreless for 3:06 prior to that. Justin Bubak sprints it up the floor near side, guarded by Tyreek Brooks. Brooks is going to be a star in the making for Missouri Southern as a true freshman, 12.5 points a game. Brooks, a kid coming out of Springfield Central High School. Swader, low dribble, Euro step, switches hands, got fouled. He'll head to the line for a couple. Boy, Swader's been great at doing that. He's been to the line about 3-4 times already. That foul's on Ty Jackson, his first. 68-52, Western the lead, 5:16 to go. Yeah, Swader 6 of 7 on the line. Griffin's a combined 12 of 15. First one good. 3 straight games now for Swader with 11 or more points. Here in his senior season, he'll have only one more home game in a Griffin uniform. Hard to believe, him and 8 other seniors. That one is good. Swader has had double digits now, 3, 4, 5, 8 of the last 9 games for Swader, 10 or more points. Macinas driving in, missed it mid-range on a 2-handed jumper. Oh, Bubak got 2 hands put on him by Ty Brooks as Bubak secured the rebound. Don't think it was intentional, but that's almost a foul every time. And it possibly a flagrant at that, but no whistle called there. Again, I don't think it was intentional, but that may not matter. That shouldn't matter in that case. Nelson up top, Kilgore, catch and shoot 3. Got it! Oh, there's redemption. Nelson the dime and Ethan Kilgore now with 12 points. Griffs are running away with it, 73-52, your score now. Ty Jackson give to Marty Macinas, trying to drive baseline on Kilgore. Kilgore holds his ground. Macinas slips free, though. Reverse layup will go. What a move. But like I said, when we came back from the last break, Southern's running out of time to do anything super meaningful in terms of winning this game. 73-54, Griffins continue to lead it. 4:08 to go. Swader through traffic, reverse layup, oh wow. Swatted hard by Justin Duff. That ball spiked the floor hard on the block, goes out of bounds. No foul there. The stoppage brings us to a media break. 12 points for Kilgore. It's the 3rd time he's put up double digits this year, and it's a new career high in MIAA play for East Buchanan's all-time leading scorer, Ethan Kilgore, who hit that last 3. Media break, Western 73, Missouri Southern 54. Home stretch with still 4:04 to play on the Griffin Sports Network. These days,
You're listening to Missouri Western Basketball on the Griffin Sports Network.
4:04 to go, second half. Missouri Western at cruising speed, leading it here 73-54 over Missouri Southern. That'll be 3 straight against the Lions, break a 3-game losing skid. Griffin's more than helping their chances to get to Kansas City in a couple of weeks. Swader, step back deep, 2 at the shot clock horn. Almost a friendly roll, but not there. Rebound Southern. Southern, they got a tough trip coming up. Hayes Thursday, Kearney Saturday. Southern going to need some wins, possibly some help to for sure get themselves in the top 10 in the KPI to get to Kansas City. Ball got free on the floor. Foul called on Missouri Western's. Is that on Zane? Yep, his first. Southern's in the 1-and-1.
At the top of the free throw line, number 11, Justin Duff.
Justin Duff on the line. Duff hit a pair of threes the first half. He's been out there 20 minutes. 3 rebounds, 6 points, 2 steals, and a block shot. Duff will convert the front end of the 1-and-1. Southern, I don't know if they've been to the line this half. 7 of 9 on the game. I guess they have. 4 for 4. Looking small in the rear view at this point. Duff does hit those 2 free throws. 73-56, Griffins lead it. 3.5 to play second half. Southern playing press. Dixon doubled. Swader gets a hard foul and a reach there on Tyreek Brooks. I think he knew that was coming too. And he's done. Tyreek Brooks has his 5th foul. That's the second starter to foul out for Southern. Tyrone Wright fouled out earlier this half. This has been rough sledding for Southern, a team that, by all accounts, played a pretty sound first half, had a 3-point lead at halftime. But the Griffins tightened things up, and they have just dominated this half, 41-21. Swader on the line, 1-and-1, hits the first. Z having a nice day, 13 points, 9 of that at the free throw line. In fact, Zion Swader enters the week top 10 in the league in free throw percentage as he hits them both right there. Swader, 81.6% on the free throw line, 8th best in the league currently. He's helping that figure today. Griffs by 19, stepping into a 2. Unassisted, Isaiah Atwater, left elbow good. Atwater's got 8. Griffins 75, Lions 58, 3:08 to play. In the corner, Bubak, baseline drive, Jam City. On a quick pass down the floor. If this game needed any more putting away, Bubak did it right there. 77-58, 2:50 to go. Atwater up top, floats it Macinas, guarded by Kilgore. Macinas up off the glass and good. Macinas has 13. Griffins lead by 16, or no, they lead by 17. Bad at math. 77-60, 2:37 to play. It's Kilgore, Swader, Dixon, Bubak, Nelson in the game. Nelson low dribble, gathers, up top Bubak. Left wing Swader. 10 to shoot. Swader will back it up. Backcourt Nelson. Griffins taking their time. One more Lion foul, they're in the bonus. Nelson jumps into a 3 up top, no. Rebound by Southern. Isaiah Atwater up the floor, Macinas. Passes in the corner, looking for Duff. Bubak on the run, got in there, swats it out of bounds. Still 24 to shoot for Southern as Sam McMahon will just send in the reserves right now. Ibn Loyal, I'm sorry, that's Ibn Loyal. Also Cooper Francis and Prince Abeze. Junior guard out of Nigeria, Wayne County Community College transfer. Duff in the corner. Goes baseline. Stood up by Swader. Missed his shot. Rebound by Dixon. Yeah, well, for Southern, team that's 2-5 in their last 7, they'll slip to 2-6 in their last 8. They've split their last 4 games. Wins over Newman and Northwest here in the month of February. But Griffin's a much-needed conference win to snap a 3-game skid. With a long trip coming up to Arkansas, Fort Smith, and to Northeastern State next week. 3 on the shot clock. Nelson, high post. Got some contact as he let it go for 2. Shot no good. Got rim. Rebound Southern. Griffins are okay. 77-60. Inside, Southern able to just get one there easily. Isaiah Atwater into Prince Abeze. Timeout, Missouri Western. Kittrell Blocker was sent to the scorer's table by Will Martin before that timeout. They're going to call this a full break. I'll stay with you because we're almost home here. Minute 20 left and Missouri Western's ahead, 77-62. It's just a very, I mean, you could say a very complete effort, a dominant half by Western. I mean, you know, we were probably left disappointed with how last week went. A 20-point loss at Rogers, a 32-point loss at UCO last Saturday. Battling with Pitt, coming up short just 2 days ago. When those start to stack up on you, that can wear on you as a fan, as a player, as a coach, trying to figure it out, trying to pinpoint what the problem is. Because as we talked about in the women's game and throughout the season, like, you are who you are in February. You're not necessarily going to get in way better shape and reinvent the wheel this time of year. You're in the shape that you're in, and you're going to play the way you're going to finish the season, get to the finish line with what got you to this point. Play the way you're playing. Play the style you've been doing. It comes a lot down to scout this time of year. Staying disciplined, staying within yourselves, playing together as one. The Westerns understood the assignment today. Good timely win in the making. Dixon, Swader, Blocker, Bubak, Kilgore in the game currently. Southern playing some press. Griffins lead 77-62. Not much point in fouling if you're Southern. You do, and the Griffins are on the line for double bonus. And the Griffins have been magnificent on the free throw line today, 16 of 19. 6 to shoot. Kilgore drops it in their left side. Blocker on the low block. Blocker partially blocked, but Blocker fouled. He'll go to the line. That's on Isaiah Atwater, his first. Double bonus time with 52 seconds to go, and the Griffins leading 77-62. Blocker hits the first. Blocker's been out there 16 minutes, now has 4 points, 3 rebounds as well. He's been a good free throw shooter on the year, 76.5%. Hits both. Griffs can put this one in the bank at this point. Atwater pulls up 3, transition, no. Offensive rebound by Ibn Loyal, 6'5" senior of Newark, New Jersey. Transferred in a couple years ago from West Virginia State. 79-64 the score. 33 on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock. Southern laying off. They're not going to foul now. And the Griffins will get their 16th win of the year. 7-8 in the conference, 10-5 at home. The next home game will be Saturday, March the 1st. That'll be senior day against the Newman Jets. Swader with 3 to shoot. Floater, air ball, in fact. Shot clock off, rebound Southern, 10 seconds and counting. Atwater, an over-the-head pass in the corner. Justin Duff for the 3. Well, Southern makes up a little ground. This one's not going to look all that bad on the final box score, but Missouri Western will still get a convincing win here at home against Missouri Southern. 79-67, the final score.